We make our way through downtown, her singing, her arm in my arm, her neck near my neck. She doesn't mention the journal, why would she? So sure that her charm has got me in check. Still the hours pass too fast, and we meet Eugene and Raps, who take one look at us and flaunt exactly the expression that she wants. There you two are. We have a box all to ourselves. Ornella, do you know the play? I'm a librarian to the Duchess of Quintonia. I'm familiar with Dunst's work, pastoral you might say. And how do you know our cast? She rejected my inquiry. Her lips curled to a smirk. We kept writing anyway. And by some lovely stroke of luck, your day of hearts was coming up, so we arranged a rendezvous. We had much more in common than we knew. And she smiles and it curls around my throat. Something clicks and I realize that she knows exactly who I am and where I'm from, my parentage. And I brought her here, into our midst, a separatist. Commander, we must cut our losses and flee to Eldora. The Sapporians have taken Embrook. Commander? We shall not bend in fear to such a noble foe. Should we surrender here, we would dishonor all we know. Until the job is done, look to the sun. Below our feet right now, our tunnels lie in wait. The empty streets avow, demanding that we seize our fate. Until the battle's won, look to the sun. You'll be sending your men to slaughter. If they fall tomorrow, they shall not fall alone. I'd give my life before I gave my throne. So follow me, my men, into the dark beneath. We'll guarantee right then this bright new dawn that we'll bequeath has just begun. Look to the sun. 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 For Lance's sake, I try to enjoy it. The end of the war, Der Son's final waltz. His tunnels betrayed, Der Son gives himself up. The duel is a bore, and here comes the schmaltz. My noble champagner, I know our souls are tied. The fate for which I pray is one where you are by my side. And when we're joined as one, we'll be the sun. It's a pretty bit of fiction, isn't it? What do you mean? Well, Dunst is notorious for his artistic liberties. Our country's peace might be the most egregious offender. Do you know much of Sapporia before the war? You're the librarian, lady. Why don't you enlighten us? Sapporia had never been a land of kings or queens. Instead, the Thalmajatim You don't know what that means. Well, the assembly was born from 3 great temples of the ternary, cults of magic worshipping their deities. The years before the war had brought Saporian antipathy, skirmishes upon their soil from brash Coronan military, and Champagny, who held some sway from cults of Malachen Cathay, was said to lead their nascent force to victory. Their son, outmatched in every way but size, undone. His hopes of triumph vaporize. The Saporians grow restless. They never wanted conquest, and so they call on Champagny to end the war and disengage and... Well, it's true that Herzter's son proposed before he took his final stand, but Champagny's ambition far outmatched that of her native land. They unified their disparate sides and turned them on her countryside. They laid waste to the place she once called home. They razed it to the ground. Civilians, nobles, priests slaughtered the populace until the council raised. Thank you for the history lesson, Ornella. Coronan troops would occupy Saporia for 16 years. Weary of the reckoning, their will to fight had disappeared. Saporia submitted, but for some of them revenge was sworn. In fact, there was an incident not too long after you were born. That's enough. The second act is about to start. Act 2 is a haze of motion and light. I clap in a daze. I bid them good night. I still have my mission. She knows who I am. I know this is stupid, but I follow my plan. You know, if you really want a closer look at the journal, yes? Perks of being the commander's daughter. Lead the way. We walk to the palace, the cold autumn air. So cold that it chokes me. We climb up the stairs. Oh, this will be worth it. We're on the 3rd floor. If I can arrest her, I open the door. So there it is. The Journal of Herzter's. Honey, don't be like that. Who are you, really? About time you asked. Name's Moira Kane. This is cute, honey, but we both know I'm walking out of here with that book. How do you figure? You can turn me in, toss me in a cell, bring me to your father. I'll sing like hell. What? How'd I get so far? How did this plan come about? Why, Commander, it was simple. Your daughter helped me out. That's not true. Don't believe me? Check our letters. We've been planning this for months. Give me those. So maybe I'm mistaken, but I'll hedge it on the fact your father didn't know about your espionage act. So here's what's gonna happen. You let me walk out scot-free, 'cause no matter what you tell them, you're a sap, and that's all they'll need. 'Cause where you come from, where we come from, is all we'll ever be. So what do you say? I turn the options over in my mind. I either come off treasonous or else completely children. I'm a reckless, desperate fool. I should turn her in, kiss my father's trust goodbye, and pray that I don't end up in a sack.